Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Morayo. I'm a makeup artist and also a YouTuber based in Lagos. If you're stopping by for the first time, thank you for an old subscriber. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for thank you for coming. Thank you for staying in tuned. So this episode, or let me say this clip or this vlog, is going to be about my experience as a makeup artist. But the crazy thing just happened. I can't find my notepad because I posted this on my Instagram and I asked people to ask me questions based on my experience as a makeup artist. So I had to like write it in my notepad, and unfortunately now I can't find my notepad. I thought I picked it. I thought I took it from the studio, but I don't know where it is. But I need to do this because I already did my makeup and it was stressful. It was stressful because I don't like doing my makeup. That's the only reason, but I did it today. And right now I have a few questions in my head, so let's get into it. So the first question is my how did I come up with my brand name? To be honest with you guys, for people that have known me for the past 6 years that I've been in this business, is it 6 or 7, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, okay, 6 years that I've been in this business. For people that knew me when I've changed my brand name like 50 times. It wasn't up to 50, I'm exaggerating. But it was like, I think 5 or 6. Yeah. So the day I actually came up with Beauty by Mo, I was just in my house. I'm like, I want to change my brand name. I remember telling my friend then that I wanted to change my brand name. And she was like, what do you want to change it to? Okay, I think then I was Glam by Anike or Beauty by Anike or something, or Anike something, sure. So I thought that I want to change it. I don't like the Yoruba thing. I want to change the name. That I'll just come up with something, and I'm very good with nicknames. I'll give you a nickname that will suit you. I'm very good with nicknames. So I sat down this day and I was just thinking, what can I use? Beauty by. So I took a jotter and I wrote all my names in the jotter. So I now started using Beauty by Ajarat Color, Beauty by AJ Inotubam, Beauty by, I think I tried Beauty by Bidemi. I'm like, Beauty by Bidemi. So I tried Bidemi's Beauty. I tried a lot of names and I just came up with Beauty by Mo, and I'm like, that's it. That's it. God spoke to me. That's it. So I came up with Beauty by Mo, and I'm like, let me not use the regular Y. Let me just use the E, because beauty that ends with E is like a French spelling of beauty. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. A French spelling of beauty. So some people used to pronounce the beauty as beaut, and I'm like, what's beaut? The T is E. The E rather. The E is pronounced. It's not silent. It's not a silent E. It is pronounced. So Beauty by Mo. They won't hear am. You know, if you hear that name, it's just one of one. So the second question, if I can remember, is have I ever been cheated in business? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever been cheated. Oh, I have, but I don't know if it's like a cheating or it was stupidity. So it was sometimes around 2019. There's this woman on my street that wanted me to do a makeup that time. So my makeup vendor actually introduced me to her, and then she came to me and said, oh, she has a makeup product, she doesn't want me to use my own, that I should just come with my brush set. So I was always going to her house with my brush sets. Then I'll just do her makeup, very nice makeup, and I would leave. What I was in 2019 wasn't bad. Compared to my 2023 work, it was bad, but compared to the 2019 work, it wasn't bad. So I just go there, do my regular thing, and just leave. So this very day I did a makeup. I think we used the Ruby Brew, I think it's Ruby Brew, one nice red for lipstick, and she's a very fair person. So this makeup was like the best makeup I've ever done on her face. So I did the makeup, I took my pictures, post my thing, and then few days after that, I think it wasn't even few days, I think it was the next day, this woman posted on Instagram and tagged another makeup artist, and I'm like,
everybody know what I say. That is life.
Girl, initially I thought she made a mistake. I actually thought she made a mistake. So I entered the makeup artist page. I didn't even know that it was her sister. I entered the makeup artist page and I just wanted to run through to see what she was doing, and I found out that the makeup artist was her sister. So she changed. I called her. I'm like, ma'am, you made a mistake on your caption that you tagged on that makeup. She was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm going to change it now. And then she changed it. Initially it was makeup by so person, and then she now changed it to makeup by my lovely sister. She now tagged the same person again. I'm like, I did this makeup now. I tagged this girl, then I was tying Gilly. I was changing for the one, but I didn't really. I'm like, oh, cushy. So since then, I stopped doing her makeup. So I don't know if that's a cheating or that's stupidity, because you can't even try that with me now. You try that rubbish with me now. You tag somebody else. I don't beg people to tag me, because I believe that this business now God they run now. So if you tag me, fine, thank you so much. If you don't tag me, I won't really bother, because I know that as long as I'm doing a nice makeup on you, you refer me. That's like. So I'm not always saying that please tag me. If you don't tag me, I'll start picking up fights with you. No, I don't really care. So for you to now tag somebody else for my job, that's really absurd, and I'm just going to come at you. I ever seen a makeup artist as a competition? To be very honest, very honest, I have never ever seen anyone or tried to compete with anyone, any makeup artist. I didn't even compete with people, but let's just say this is a makeup experience, so let's talk about makeup artists competition. Because if you say you want to be competing with the makeup artist, you will lack behind, you will lack. Whoa. The best thing is just make friends with them if you can. Then ask if there's something that you don't know. You can ask a colleague. I see these people as my colleague. I don't see them as my competition. Why would I? Though there was a time that a lady was competing with me. Like, she used to be my friend. She was competing with me, and initially I didn't really see it as a competition. But people, like, we had like 5 mutual friends that came to me that, what's up with you and this babe? Why is she doing what you're doing? And I'm like, oh, seriously, she doing what I'm doing? I didn't really see it as a competition, but I said like I was inspiring her. You can see somebody do a makeup and feel like, oh, you want to recreate this. That's a normal thing. But ours was getting too much, and it was on people's faces that some people had to come to me to ask me the question. I'm like, anybody can do anything. I felt proud. I was really proud of myself. Like, oh, somebody can actually look at me, look at my job, and wants to do something like my job. So I didn't really see it as a competition. I don't compete with people. What's my business? The only business I have on Instagram is to post, run ads, make money. I make money from all my platform, all my social media, except YouTube. And I know that soon, very soon, I'll start making money on YouTube. I make money everywhere. So I'm not going to be in that position to now say, oh, this person is doing better than me. I don't even look at who is doing better than me. If I like your job, I'll comment. Makeup artists I'm following on Instagram, I most of the time I comment on their pictures. If I like your picture, I'll comment. Oh, I'll do it. If it's something that I want to recreate, I'll recreate. If it's something that I don't want to recreate, okay, it's fine. So if somebody is seeing my job and trying to recreate my job, I'm saying it like heads up, like, oh, so there are people watching me. It's like you telling me that, madam, job content, I want to do like you, want to be like you. Do you understand? So I don't feel like being in a competition with someone that is in the same line of your business is a thing. It's a very stupid idea. I don't think it's something that should happen in business. I don't think it's something that anybody should do for your own sake, for your sanity. Because though you can feel pressurized, I won't lie, I've been pressurized on Instagram before. Like, I've been pressed. You know when you shoot, make videos, nice content, and then you post. So you and the rest of the team and everybody that saw the makeup off camera, oh, you don't do 100. And then one known makeup artist will now come and post. Almost immediately you posted, you now look at your post and be like, I didn't do enough. It's pressure. It's just pressure. So when I feel like that, when I feel anything like that, I'll just kind of, okay, my next shoot, I'm going to do more. There are times that I screenshotted a known makeup artist. I screenshotted her work and I screenshotted my own. What is lacking in this picture? Okay, maybe it's the light. Okay, maybe my phone is not bright enough. Okay, maybe my brows are not intact. Okay, look at my eyeshadow. Do you get? Those are things that I do. But now say I want to be competing with, I don't even have a makeup artist friend. So who do I want to compete with? I only have people that I talk to. I have colleagues in the business, but I don't have makeup artist friend. I don't have. So that's just the thing. Competition, okay. Anybody, no be here. No be here. We don't do them. So another question that I can remember is, since when have I been a makeup artist? I learned makeup in 2017 when I finished secondary school. I think I left school in 2015. 2016, I can't remember what I did in 2016, but I know that I started learning. Okay, I started learning makeup mid 2016. That was when I started learning. That was when I learned. So I went for my internship in 2017. I left internship and everything. 2018, everything. I was juggling school and learning and internship and everything together. So time was going. So 2019, a friend of mine, then the makeup artist friend that I had then had a studio, so I was always going there to shoot, do all these things. And then 2020, I had my own first studio space. I rented a studio space. 2021, I had a studio space. 2021, I was using my house. 2022, I was in my brother's house. And 2021, early 2021, I was in my house. Late 2021, I was in my brother's house. So early 2022 was when I got my studio, and it's been a roller coaster. It's been a lot of emotions. It's been a lot of tears, energy, money, everything. To be a makeup artist is not easy, let me tell you. Somebody will not just come and tell you that, oh, I started makeup yesterday and I'm already charging my studio service for 30,000 naira. You go suffer. It's not possible. When I learned makeup, that time, a standard studio makeup was still going for like 8k. It was 5k. The person I was doing internship with was charging 5,000. That was in 2017. 5,000 makeup premium. It was lit. Was it 5k? It was around 5k. I don't think it was more than that. And as at then, you're doing 5,000 makeup in 2017. Walai, you are rich. You are odogu. You are a classy babe in my area. I don't know about the island. So then I did makeup. You guys, I did makeup of 500 naira. Makeup and gele. I'll do for like, in one Saturday, I was hot. In one Saturday, I was there for like 5 people, 6 people at 3,000. I was 18 years old and I was making money. It wasn't a joke. It's kind of emotional because I was 18 and I was making, at least in one Saturday, I'll make like 3 to 5k. In one Saturday, I'll make like 3 to 5k. I'm trying not to cry. So that's why I'm laughing. I'm trying so hard not to cry. Because when I think of where I started, where I started this makeup thing, I've never for once thought of giving up in this makeup business with idea. This one where I don't enter, because I liked it right from time. It's something that I really like. I put my sweat, my money inside. I liked it. So it wasn't something, if I tell you that, oh, I'm tired of this work today, tomorrow I'll still get up and go and shit. Because If you sit down, your back people will say to my joke I joke. If you sit down, everything where your body will sit down with you. So I wasn't really I don't think I've ever gotten tired of this job and say I'm not doing it again. I want to sell my product for big pattern, for bid. You can't even tell me to stop. Stop what? No person they charge 300k for bridal. I'll charge 300k for bridal one day. So makeup business will fuck with your mental health. Trust me. There's no makeup artist that will come here and come on. She got coats and then I didn't have difficulties and I was growing my page. I didn't have difficulties and I immediately maybe let me just say maybe people that people that are working for no makeup artists now. Do you get? You know that they would have worked with a lot of people and there's some people that will actually like their hand and now try to like call them. Maybe people like that they can easily get clients. But for somebody that learns from scratch, style from scratch, buy makeup from scratch, then I used to buy makeup. I had this as a makeup artist that learned towards 2016 to 2018. If you don't have this 40 eyeshadow palette that is like laptop, it's like this, you open it like this, it's 4 layer. I think my laptop palette, oh my god, shit, what rubbish name. You know, be makeup artist, who dash you? So that palette, I had that palette. I think that palette was around 1005 or 1008. So not be regular. It wasn't for the small makeup artist to So once I had that palette, I think I had, oh god. Now that I'm not talking about it, I'm now like I'm remembering those time. When I had one powder palette, I don't think I ever had. No, I do not have powder palette though. I had pressed powder. Then I think I was using melanin, the number 2. It's not fake. Oh. You don't call it fake because if you call it fake, you're degrading yourself. Aside from the original melanin that was around 3,000, 3,000, there was number 2. That number 2 is still good, but it's not as good as the number 1, as in the main original. So that number 2 was around 300 to 700. I can't really remember the price. Then there's number 3. That number 3 is not the babamba, the fake. Do you guys understand? That's like the the process, the classification of the makeup brands then. So I'll go to that woman and say I want to buy number 2. Like, you know, like where I got now, number 2. So I was buying number 2 product because I had no money. My mommy was not in support of me being a makeup artist. My mommy wanted me to go to school. Okay, she wanted me to learn hairdressing then. But I don't like hairdressing. Like these people that braids, I don't like them. If installation and frontal coloring and all those things were very, very common, then I would have gone for that. But I didn't like these people. I don't know. I don't braiding, and my excuse then was I told my mom that I can't stand for long. So she just allowed me. So it was my auntie. That now gave me this so much courage and everything. My auntie promised me that don't worry, we'll go to House of Tara. Actually, I didn't learn from House of Tara. At the end of the day, I didn't later go to House of Tara, but she told me that we're going to go to House of Tara. We already made inquiries and everything, but I did not later go to House of Tara. And then my auntie told me that, man, worry, when you have small money, I used to collect money then from home. When you have small money, buy one product. When you have small money, buy one. So I was doing it. I would go and buy number 2 eyeshadow palette. I had one eyeshadow Jacqueline Hill. Everybody era Jacqueline Hill. I think that my Jacqueline Hill was number 4, I mean number 5. Because people were buying Jacqueline Hill that time was around 20k. I can't remember. My friend bought her own for 10,000. I had another friend that bought her own for 5,000. Me, I bought my Jacqueline Hill for 2,500 naira. Are you joking? I was even making out that you people, we are the same. I bought number 5. So I had product though, everything like this. So when I started rebranding, when I started buying original products, my neck long, any money where I see like this, if you keep money for my hand, if you see back But what I wasn't doing then was borrow. I wasn't borrowing money, but I was fapping my mommy's money. I fap money. I fap money. So I was sharp buying. You know, it wasn't easy. See, as a makeup artist, you will buy. That's like the theme. That's the theme of the job. You're gonna buy. You are going to buy. You won't stop buying. That's the thing. That's how it works. That's the thing. So as a makeup artist, if you are trying to explain it to somebody that is not in your business about your business, trust me, you're going to regret it. Especially people that don't understand the business. It's like then when I was telling my mom that when I was upgrading my products, you know, then now 500 naira makeup, okay, I upgraded to 1k, I upgraded to 1.5, I upgraded to 2k. I think from now 2k to 5, I now jumped to 5,000. Do you guess? So people were still pricing me for 3k. I'll say Kugba, I already changed my products. So I would tell my mommy that mommy say collect it now, because my mommy didn't know. I wasn't telling her that this makeup are expensive. I wasn't telling her that I had one eyebrow pencil for 2,500 naira. I wasn't telling her that I had one Milani lipstick for 3,500. I wasn't telling her. She actually thought I was still buying the number 2 product. And my mom would say, Rabe, Shebe, collected that. Whoa, money is money. That should. So it got to a point that I had to sit her down and to explain everything. That look at this one, it costs this. Look at this one, it costs this. So she got to understand that, oh, these products are actually expensive. And now, if you come to my mommy and say wants to book your daughter, my mom will tell you that, oh, my daughter amount is wide. Her makeup is premium. She doesn't do basic. She will let you know that. So my point out of that part is that try as much as possible. If you feel like you're dull or something, you want to talk to somebody about your business, let it be somebody that understands your business or somebody that is in the same business with you. If you're trying to explain to somebody that have no idea, imagine working now, you already did one studio makeup for like 30k, and then you now tell somebody that inside this money I will book model, inside this money I will buy products, inside the same 30,000 naira I will do sponsor that. A person look at it like this, that money where they make from business, you they put them back. That's makeup. That's like definition. Except if you now have one person that is dashing you money, because do you understand? But if you are using your business money to run your business, it's going to take a lot. It's going to cut your neck. So makeup business is not easy, and it's fun at the same time, especially when it's something that you love. You know, shooting is fun, doing makeup is fun, taking pictures, getting angled, those things are fun. They're actually fun to do when you like the business. But when you don't like it, you go be like me, use my money, carry model, put for chair, do makeup, clean. You don't have this kind of stupid dumb ass mentality. You just have it for no reason. So that's just it. That's that about that part. Then another question was, have I ever been dragged? Me, I don't do pass myself. I know they actually, there was a time that somebody was threatening me that I'm going to tag you on Instagram. I'm like, please just tag my business page, because when people come to that business, my business is not on private, it's public. When you come to that page, you see something that you like and you patronize me. So I can't even remember what happened. It's really like 2020, I can't remember, but the person was threatening to call me out, and I'm like, okay, I'm very cool with calling out, but I've never been dragged on Instagram. Kidding, well, I'm not troublesome. Actually, I'm not a troublesome person, but then it's now come and drag me on Instagram, and I don't know. I don't think it's no. So last question. Those questions were a lot, but I can't remember, to be honest, because I wrote it down around November, so I can't really. I'm just trying to pick from it because I misplaced my notepad. So the last question was I can't remember. Okay, I can remember somebody asking me that, what lights do I use for shoots? Right now I'm using 2 lights. I'm using one like 660 newer, and I'm using one Sute Photo like 600. I don't know if it's 600 or 660. Oh, 660 Sute Photo. Usually I use these two lights, and I had my LED 600. Sometimes I use YN 216, but that light, I stopped using that light because it wasn't giving me what I wanted. So there was a time that I was in another focus light, red head LED. It wasn't just red head light. You know that red head light is always very hot. Red head LED lights. I was in that one too. See, lighting is something that you can get to know by yourself. It's not something that I can tell you. If this person say, oh, go and use ring lights 18 inches is the best. There are still some makeup artists that today they are still using that 18 inches ring light. If you try it with your space, it might not give you what you want. If you are trying like 600 only, if I go for home service, I take one light for home service, and which is LED 660 newer. That's the only light that I take for home service, no matter how. That's the only light I'm going to carry. But in my studio, I don't have that closure. I don't have that much closure for the light to bounce. So I need support of two other lights to make my videos. Do you understand? So it's just you. You are the only person that can get the light of your space. Let me just say that. That's just the trick. If somebody is saying that, oh, go and use this light, go and use that light, you might end up buying the light and it won't work for you, or you don't know how to place it, or you don't know how to use it. It happens. That's like a normal thing. So that's about this episode, this clip, this vlog. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. See you in my next video. I hope I didn't bore you with my stories, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me. And I promise you guys, this is a promise that I'm making. It's a promise. Pinky promise. I'm going to be shooting often. I promise you. If it's not me sitting in front of the camera, I'll be making video. I'll come here. I won't just leave you guys hanging. So my 51 subscribers, I love you guys. Die. I love you guys. Die. Just please share my video, like, comment, subscribe. You know the vibes. Bye, guys. Love you guys.